The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
Today we're ranking NFL players based off media training. We got a good mix of current players, former players, and Hall of Famers. And we're gonna take a look at some of the funniest media moments in NFL history. Here's the tier list we have for today. S tier being absolute negative media training. F tier being professionalism 100. Without further ado, let's get started with Jameis Winston. This is like my favorite interview, man. Look at his face. The interviewer's asking him about the weather, and this is his response.
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
Look at his eyes.
True football
They're like
weather.
glowing. But I truly believe his all-time media run started when he was on the Saints. This was him being asked about his injuries.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So we got to keep on pushing.
That was Michael Thomas. Together.
I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say?
But I feel like when he made the Browns, he became an all-timer. He became special. This is before his first start with the Cleveland Browns.
This is the day that the Lord has made. I will be glad and rejoice in it.
You're looking really focused right now. You told us this week.
Unwavering faith.
Unwavering faith.
Ultimate belief.
Ultimate belief.
Depending on the Lord.
Depending on the Lord.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
You told me no nerves, just
Is
excitement and
as
butterflies. Still
serious.
feel that way?
Unwavering faith.
Hey, you know what? That's low-key good media training. Just spam the same line. And I feel like the true test to a player's media training is to see how they react when they're asked about a controversial player or topic such as Deshaun Watson.
That's one of the things that a lot of people forget. When you can go out, you can see practice, you can knick-knack, this, that, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Deshaun Watson is going to turn it on. He always going to find a way to shine.
What did he just say? I feel like how he deals with the media is he either just confuses the shit out of them or he praises the Lord and starts speaking like he's at a sermon.
He say, knick-knack,
The way I was
patty
raised,
whack, give a dog a bone.
I was taught to love no matter the circumstances, especially for people who do right by you. I'm grateful that I had a chance to serve Deshaun.
Whoa. Wow.
Wait,
See, I
what
don't
do you mean
know.
by
He doesn't
that?
have zero media training. You know, he's always praising the Lord. Matter of fact, you could argue that he is extremely professional with his answers, but I'm going to give him an A. Next up, we have Michael Irvin. Honestly, a contender for one of the greatest unks of all time. What is he doing here? Why is he watching the football game in this position? I do not know, but what I do know, however, is this guy's absolutely hilarious on TV.
Oh my God, this is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook with losing recipes.
Losing recipes.
Hey, we
I'm
losing
Peyton
recipes.
Manning in that segment. This guy's passionate, and just like Jameis,
Say we
he can
losing
give a
recipes.
motivational speech on camera, all right, on the spot.
Listen to
That
everybody.
nigga is sick.
Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house. Take your meal. Do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
They lost. I just think TV was cut out for personalities like Michael Irvin. Here he is on First Take.
We remember the greatest show on turf with that
So much
special
energy.
outfit. And what you're looking at on that defensive line is something looking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like, wing. He's so stupid, man. And with an increase in supply of modern day podcasting, you have to put a personality like Michael Irvin in front of the mic.
Childhood crush.
My childhood crush, Janet Jackson.
Janet,
Okay.
like that.
My wife looked
knows
a
ball.
little like Janet Jackson. Boy, I told
That's a
boy,
crazy
Janet
statement.
Jackson was my baby.
You ever met her?
Think about your own wife.
No, thank God.
Thank God.
But if I'd have met Janet Jackson, you'd have had another Michael Jackson.
Nah, Uncle's a freak, man. Here he is on Club Shay Shay with that other freak. This is him talking about what he got with his first check.
That check, that $1 million check, I left that right there on the table,
Okay.
right in my room. So soon as they walked in, they said, "That's your check?" And started
Michael Irvin's easily an S tier. There's no way he's ever received any sort of media training. Next up is his undisputed partner, Keyshawn Johnson.
What can you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. You can't do anything. There's nothing. We can't do. We couldn't throw. We throwing interceptions. Just
Dang.
I mean,
Is he lying though? That's the real
Well, I'm
question.
just gonna
we
go
gotta
ahead
ask
and put him at S tier. I don't want to mess with Keisha. Next up, we have Antonio Brown. Obviously, everybody knows watching this video, Antonio Brown's the face of CTE. He even created his own brand around it. But prior to this, Antonio Brown, I would say, was actually pretty well spoken.
Anytime you got a great quarterback, man, with 2 championship rings.
Listen to this, man.
A competitor like Ben, man, who says that.
Look at him, man.
that's
Smiling with Ben.
fire.
Ben fat as hell. Look, man, he's smiling with his pearly whites. You know what I mean? All cheerful, wholesome. What happened? Well, fans theorized that after this hit by Vontaze Burfict, Antonio Brown was never the same. My goodness. First off, after that hit, he went on an all-time Twitter rant about Big Ben, talking about his sister sucking his wee-wee, saying, "Never friends, just had to get my ends. Shut up already." But when he left the Steelers, he did an exit interview with ESPN, and he
Is that nigga lying though? That's what we really have to ask ourselves.
started looking like this, which obviously raised concerns. We got strands of blue hair. We have a blonde mustache with like
My thing is, my guy could have pulled it off. It's just all these colors,
a
bro.
staircase beard. And obviously after this, fans started theorizing that this guy was going a little bit off the rails.
Then we want to know, if you could catch a touchdown pass now from any current quarterback, who would you want it to be?
I probably just catch a nut, you know. Catching a nut is always better for me, you know.
Wait, if you were locked up at any Illinois juvenile detention
really
center,
said that?
such as Cook County,
Wait, that's
the Arden
real?
Home, or anywhere else in the system,
that actually
a global
real?
settlement
Like,
may be coming.
Is that real?
I probably just catch a nut, you know.
That's real.
For me, you know.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, he said he would catch a nut. A nut.
Tua got more CT than me. Does he or no? I don't know. He did. He got smacked on that hit. Only Tua I know is Hawk Tua.
Like, it's funny, but I'm not gonna lie, it's honestly kind of sad. Clearly after that hit, something happened to him. But I'm gonna give him a seat because Antonio Brown, while he was in the NFL, I don't think he ever had controversial issues with the media. I think he just had a lot of controversial moments. But speaking of Tua, he's next in line on this list. Tua's very similar. He's taking a lot of hits to the head, a lot of concussions. So much so that the media started to ask him about his repeated amount of concussions. And this is what he had to say.
This process. Yeah, that nigga was tweaking, man.
This process, excuse me. That it's not good to get concussions?
Somebody's got to pull him off the field, man. When he was asked about Cam Newton's criticism on his quarterback play, this is what he responded with.
See anybody on the streets come play quarterback?
He said, "I want to see anybody on the streets come play quarterback." Anybody on the streets.
I think it's easier to be able to hold a clicker and talk about it that way, or talk about what someone else is doing wrong. You're not going out and having to do the same as them.
Oh my God, man, he's MVP! And after playing in 2 international games in his career in Madrid and Frankfurt, Tua was asked about where he would like to play overseas next.
Shoot, it'd be pretty cool to go play in Jerusalem. I don't know, that'd be sick.
I don't even know if that's CTE. That might just be like the American education system.
Oh,
That might be Alabama football. I genuinely think he had a Hall of Fame run with press conferences this year. When he was asked about why he didn't target Jalen Waddle as much versus the Browns, "I'm not the tallest guy back there. Sometimes when that happens, you don't want to just throw it blindly." Why is he playing quarterback? He just admitted he could not see Jalen Waddle, one of his best receivers. At the end of the year, Tua ended up getting benched for the Dolphins for Quinn Ewers. And when he was asked about the possibility of getting a fresh start from the Dolphins, he said it would be dope. But honestly, I think the true breaking point happened in the middle of the season, once again at a press conference where he blamed leadership.
I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys. We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that.
I think this guy might have been reverse media trained. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's one of the first things you're taught not to do at a press conference. Who was an automatic S. Negative media training from this guy. Next up, we have Aaron Rodgers. We gotta start out with a young Rodgers after winning like a throwing competition, I believe. Talking to a reporter on Fox, and this is what he had to say after he won a TV.
Got my second TV. I got one for my living room now and one for my bedroom. So
Do you really need 2? I mean, can I have one?
if you come over and watch some movies with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on here. Let me stand up for Aaron. Let me give it up
I
for
like
Aaron.
that.
Looking back, I think the funniest media controversy
Like
with
that.
Aaron Rodgers
Like
was
that
his
a lot.
vaccination status. When he was asked whether or not he had been vaccinated, this is what he said.
Vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
So everyone assumed he was vaccinated because he used the word immunized, and he basically sort of lied about his status, which he actually says he regrets saying that. But this sparked a lot of controversy because media members who vote on awards specifically saying that they won't vote for Aaron Rodgers for MVP, all because of his vaccination status. And here was Rodgers' response to that reporter.
He's a bad guy, and I don't think a bad guy can be the MVP at the same time.
I think he's a bum. He's an absolute bum. You didn't know me. I don't know who he is. No one knew who he was probably until yesterday's comment.
Aaron needs to chill, man. It also needs to be said that this guy, Hub Arkush, who made this comment, he is a Bears fan, so it's definitely a bit biased. But then he went on this run where he kept going on Pat McAfee's show. I think he was on the show weekly while he was with the Jets. And here he is talking about the Jets beating the Kansas City Chiefs.
There's some sentiment that there's some sort of moral victory out there that we hung with the champs and that our defense played well. Pat didn't have a crazy game, and Mr. Pfizer, we kind of shut him down a little bit. He didn't have, his like crazy impact game. Obviously he had 2 yards and stuff, but I felt like for the most part, we played really tough on defense, especially the last 3 quarters.
Honestly, you can think whatever of Aaron Rodgers. I don't really care, but Aaron Rodgers is hilarious, man. I think lying to the media is ridiculous, but immunized, that is top tier media training. I'm giving Aaron Rodgers an F, all right? Elite composure. The next guy we have on this list is...
He called that nigga Mr. Pfizer.
Possibly the greatest of all time. I personally believe he should have his own media training handbook, all right? We have Marshawn Lynch, a.k.a. Beast Mode.
How about the effort of the offensive line to keep pushing against the defensive attack so aggressively?
Yeah.
That nigga say yeah.
How does that defense compare to others that you've seen this year?
Yeah.
It would be,
Bro, how many times did he say yeah?
How does that defense compare to others that you've seen this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was to keep the ball on the ground, especially in the fourth quarter? We know this team's so good in the fourth quarter.
The next post game, though, he couldn't even believe that reporters even tried to ask him questions.
Y'all want to try again, huh?
Y'all want to try again?
So y'all gonna try again? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try one more time.
He said, I gotta do this again, bro.
I'm already in the chat. Come find me. Download Tango and meet your vibe match live.
Try one more time.
He said, I gotta do this again, bro. He's pissed, man. He doesn't want to do this. He's just trying to go home, man. He's so sick and tired of the media.
I'm thankful.
I'm thankful.
Talk about your performance in the second half of the big run.
I'm thankful.
He can say I'm
Super Bowl where he repeated the greatest line of all time.
I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
The real question is, was he lying? That nigga wasn't lying. He's really there so he won't get fined.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Marshawn Lynch media trained himself. I don't think anybody media trained him. I don't think anybody gave him a rule book on how he was supposed to answer questions. I'm giving him an F. All-time troll. All you gotta do is spam the same answer. Next up, we have his teammate, Richard Sherman. But before we get into Sherm, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers as fast as possible so I can hit the draft stage and announce a draft pick for my 49ers. So if you're a new viewer, please hit the subscribe button.
Get this nigga off.
Whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you will never, you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything.
Damn.
I think I've accomplished more in my field than you have in yours, though you're just getting started.
So I'm the top of my field. So I'm all pro. I'm the best, one of the best 22 players in the NFL. You're going to brush it off, but
look at Stephen A. Smith.
Do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Let's get down to it.
Let's not get personal here. I just want to know. Do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
I'm better than you.
For a lot of years, but they ended up reuniting together on Undisputed. I'm so jealous of Richard Sherman right now. I wish I could debate Skip Bayless. That'd be a dream come true. All right, Richard Sherman, we're gonna give him S tier. All right, that was just disrespect. Following Richard Sherman, we have another cornerback, Josh Norman. Josh Norman is one of the best cornerbacks in the 2010s. All right, particularly in 2015 on that Panthers team. And similarly to Sherman, this guy liked to talk. Specifically to Crabtree.
Say what you gonna put up on somebody? 200 yards? Did he even catch 2 balls? You only caught 1, huh? So please, whatever you do not ring him out for your wide receiver and you expect to show up on Sundays, because I'm telling you, We are here and we're waiting. Don't come out here.
White folks in the background crying. I burst out laughing, like, bro. Like, not even disrespecting, but just like, bro. Why was you dissing and you couldn't catch 2 of them, though?
Tell me what you gonna do.
His forehead is huge, man. Oh my god.
Just gotta know who's official 88.
Damn, you call him out by number.
He sucked. Just gonna be honest with
I
you.
gotta see how much he got fined. He got fined. Oh, he got fined $25,000 for that comment right there. Overall, I feel like it was a lot of rah-rah. I'm gonna put him at D tier. Next up, we got Shedeur Sanders. I'm not even gonna lie, with the Browns quarterback controversy, Shedeur's been getting blitzed with crazy questions.
Kevin Stefanski was sabotaged.
So perfect timing, yeah. But my hair is perfect timing, yeah.
Just want to start trouble, huh?
Like, what kind of question is that? Bro, I feel like he's been pretty professional. The only time I thought he lost his mind was when he did this, like, mime impression after the Browns decided to go with Dylan Gabriel over him, even though he was the backup quarterback. Like, why did he do this? So for the miming, I'm gonna give Shedeur a D, all right? He's actually pretty professional in my opinion. But next up, we have a 2010s classic, Marcus Peters. If you know, you know. This guy either had you on an island or you were beating him off the snap. But I think it was even more notorious for talking shit.
We wanted. They got the matchup they wanted with you on him.
Tell Sean Payton, keep talking that. We gonna see him soon.
Damn.
You feel me?
Fair enough.
Matter of fact, he was in the middle of a rough stretch when he was on the Rams. So bad to the point where a reporter had to ask if he was still injured.
Marcus, are you totally healthy?
Huh? Why you asking me that?
Are you totally healthy?
He said, why you asking?
Ankle problem.
How long ago that was? No. See, we asking the question. See, don't get mad at me when I ask you a question. No.
No, that is a ridiculous question to ask a player, though, especially when he's playing bad.
In a year, that was like
Are
7
you
weeks
totally
ago.
healthy?
I'm healthy now, man. You know, things happen like that, you know. But nah, I don't mean nothing by asking you that back. I'm just saying, don't ask nothing that makes totally sense. If I wasn't healthy, coach wouldn't have me out there. Like I said, I had a bad couple of weeks. You feel me? I owned up to that and I stepped up, man. I know I'm a top corner in this league, and I ain't been playing like it. You feel me?
Last one.
I put that on me. You feel me?
Hey, wait, hold on. That was a very mature response. That was elite stuff, man.
Bro.
But I think this is the most popular clip from Marcus Peters of all his pressers.
I think we ain't done yet.
But you personally.
I think we ain't done yet.
Oh, man. You know, I was going to put him at S, but for that mature response in the middle, I'm going to put him at C. Next up, we have Steve Smith Sr. I think there's only one moment we need to highlight with Steve Smith.
What happened between you and Talib on the field early in the game? I don't know. You go ask him, because he didn't finish the game. Ice up, son. Ice up.
One of the greatest clips of all time. Steve Smith was
Ice up.
notorious for talking trash to opponents, even through the media. I'm going to put him at S tier for sure. Last 2 players in this video. Next up, we have Terrell Owens. I think the funniest moment has to be when Terrell Owens left Eagles camp after a spat with head coach Andy Reid. He had a heated exchange with the Big Red, and when he was sent home, reporters actually followed him to his home, and he started working out at his home driveway instead of the team facility.
I love the fans. I love the fans.
Like, he's
got
literally
no
just
problem
hanging
with the
out
fans?
in his driveway.
Heads up.
They don't pay
He's
me to go in there
catching
and talk to
football.
everybody.
This is like a skit from The Office. He's lifting weights.
He wants to be a man about it and really. I got sent home till Wednesday.
No, this is
whatever
elite.
reason.
This is greatness right here. This is history. I'm not gonna lie. Bro kept his composure under pressure, gave us an all-time clip. I'm gonna put him at F. Media training on 100. When he was on the Cowboys, he defended his quarterback. He was emotional, showed his raw emotions. That's a guy who knows how to do it. All right, the last guy we have on this list is Jalen Ramsey. He decided to just go off on a bunch of quarterbacks, all right? He called Josh Allen trash. He said Joe Flacco sucks. He said Tyrod Taylor was underrated. Jimmy Garoppolo, guess he's good. That might be the worst one out of all of them. I'm not even gonna lie. Andrew Luck, don't think he's good. Matt Ryan, overrated, all right? So Jalen Ramsey was just giving his own opinion. When he was asked about Steve Smith Sr., he got a little fruity.
The game over with. You still mad because I was locking you up? All right, go sleep on that. You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on them. Yeah.
He said, man. He started getting gay allegations. That's a funny.
Y'all have a good night, man. I'll be back in a couple seconds, not a couple minutes. I love y'all, man. See y'all soon.